Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack, featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
What's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Monday, February 24th, 2025. And this is episode number 905 of Barry on Deck. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the program. Hey! Hello. Hi. How are you? Shit. I forgot to turn this light on. I was wondering why I have such a dramatic effect with the shadows. There's a lot of times people go for this look. I don't necessarily like it, but you'll see people, they'll put their light at about between 10 and 11 o'clock. They'll tell you never put the light straight on. I've been doing that a lot. I had the light straight on for most of the show. Moved it a little bit lately. Excuse me. But I had like another light over here that I put on as all part of the redesign of everything, but forgot to turn this light on. So it's got a bit of a shadow, dramatic effect, whatever. I don't know why my eye looks so jacked up. Looks crazy. So welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. I did. I worked. I had the pleasure of working with Adam Ferreira. And funny dude. We worked out at the Sam Houston Race Park. He was in town for 2 days, Friday and Saturday. And so I featured for him out there. Hilarious dude. Super funny guy. Very nice guy. Fantastically nice. You might know him from Rescue Me, I believe it was. He was Captain something on Rescue Me. Let's see. Rescue Me. Adam Ferreira. Yeah, he was, oh God, what was his name on Rescue Me? Chief Needles Nelson, on Rescue Me. So that was one of his big things. He was also, the host of, Top Gear. He's on Top Gear. He's a big car guy. Yeah. So he's Needles Nelson on Rescue Me, co-host of the U.S. version of Top Gear. And he was on a show called Nurse Jackie, which I never watched. Yeah, but what a nice dude. Funny as all get out. Super hilarious. Super damn hilarious. Yo! Evil Death! Sir! Oh, shit, I got something in my eye. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for the gifted sub to the community. Much appreciated, sir. Nurse Jackie was a good show. I never watched it. Evil Death just gifted a sub to... Who got this gifted sub? It was gifted to... You Dance. Go get them, You Dance. Thank you, Evil Death. Much appreciated. Yeah, so he was, let's see, Top Gear, played NYPD Sergeant Frankie Varelli opposite Eddie Falco on Showtime's Nurse Jackie. Okay. So, but like I said, what a nice dude. Hilarious. And we had a great time hanging out. I enjoyed it. It's one of those weekends where, good comedy weekend. 2 shows, good payday. Not a lot of stress, wasn't headlining, wouldn't have to worry about selling tickets. So one of those fun weekends. You get to meet somebody new, get to hang out with a guy, and yeah, good times. So, and I mean a guy, but like somebody, you know, that has been around the block in this business. It's he's been doing this for a minute, so that was cool to soak up some knowledge from him as well. So hope you had a good weekend. Caught up on my Rockets games. They've had 2 since the All-Star break, unless I missed one last night. Did I miss one last night? Let me go check. They did not. They did not. They play tomorrow night. They play the Bucks. But since the All-Star break, they were 1-1. Beat the T-Wolves. Lost to the Jazz. Boy, I tell you what. I made the comment on Twitter. And I did not clog the toilet next to the quarter ponies. I tell you what. I watched that Jazz game. There are certain things in life you can count on. 3 things, in fact. Death, taxes, and the Utah Jazz having multiple white dudes on their team. It is just, it's an inevitability. It's going to happen. It is like that team is just like, well, we're going to suck, possibly. But you know what? Everyone in the crowd's going to see someone that they identify with. By God, they're going to be like, that guy resonates with me. That Greg Ostertag. Boy, I tell you, that's a big, fat, slow son of a gun. But so am I. Okay. Like, it just makes no sense. Jared said, I feel like I'm late today. Well, I mean, we started a little early. Surprise, bitches. Yeah, we got rolling about 2:10 today. Daddy went live at about 2:10. Yeah. Yeah, I was just watching that Jazz game. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. And now with the Euros just pumping out NBA players, you know, the Jazz are like, oh, ha, ha, ha. Yes, we might be able to field a whole team full of whiteys. Oh man, GM's just getting a boner on draft night. Oh my God, this is fantastic. So, we've got stuff to get to today. I've got your headlines for you. Pretty slow news cycle right now in the world of sports. Nothing crazy going on. What else? Genia's mom's going to join us today, 3:15. Genia's mom back in the building. And I want to talk about a video I saw that crossed my timeline. It crossed my timeline. It was John Gruden. I guess he's making a comeback. He is now apparently working with Barstool. I guess he has a video, or not a video. He's got a deal now with Barstool. So he's now relevant, I guess, is the appropriate term. Maybe. I want to play a video for you of Gruden. And I want to give you my thoughts on it. It is something. And it's all part of the John Gruden comeback. First of all, I don't trust anybody that spells their name John without an H. I don't trust you. Okay? John has an H in it. Okay? I've never met a John that without an H in his name that was worth a damn. Can we name one? Huh? Can we? Try to think of one. Who's all the Johns that don't have John Jones. Well, I mean, we know he was a terrible human being. John Singleton, terrible hitter. Yeah, John Jones, not a good person. Tony. Let's see, what other Johns do we have without a John Batista? I don't know who that is. He is he's a singer, songwriter. Yeah. Whatever. Never heard of that guy. John Favre, I don't know. John Gordon, I don't trust that guy. I don't know who he is. John Bon Jovi, rest my case. John Bon Jovi. There you go. John Bon Jovi. Don't trust that guy either. And his name rhymes. I don't trust guys whose name rhymes. Like, you did that on purpose. You know? I don't like that. So, yeah. So I see John Voight. Is it Voight? Is it Vote? Because I get, there's all kinds. Let's see. What does chat have? Let's see. John Dorier. Well, okay. John B. Bon Jovi slander. Evil Death said yes. John Snow. John Laminack. Shut up, Black Spotted Zebra. There's no damn John Laminack. What up, Chan? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I mean, just learn how to spell your name right. Don't be an idiot. That'd be like if I spelled Barry with one R, Bary, like that dumbass did at McDonald's years ago. That's stupid. Yeah, all these names you guys are throwing out, none of them. John B did, John B got you laid in the 90s, Laminack? No, I got me laid in the 90s, Clarence. I mean, none of these are like guys that, that John from Garfield, FJ. None of these restore the good name of John without an H. None. Is John Stewart really without an H? Oh. Well, I do like John Stewart. Damn it. I guess there's an exception to every rule. Man. Yeah. All right. There's one good John without an H. The rest of them can suck it. Yeah. Don't like it. Learn how to spell your name, okay? That's all I'm saying. You guys can stop Googling, because I know for a fact you guys did not come up with all these names on your own. You guys Googled the shit out of those. So you guys can stop Googling John without an H names, okay? You can stop that. Walt's another big car guy I've never heard of, talking about Adam Ferrara. He's a cool dude. You guys can stop Googling him. No, you get Clarence said, I came up with the 3. That's it. No, Clarence, you were firing off. Who has Pocket Ranch? Me. You have Pocket Ranch? What the hell is Pocket Ranch? If Jay's in Philly, they spell it John. Jawn. John. Walt said John Voight is the creator of Angelina Jolie, so he's go with me. Oh. Well, okay. Well, there's that. Okay. All right. I mean. Oh, you have ranch packets in your pocket. Pocket Ranch. Not bad. All right, we got a lot to do. That's not true. John Dorier said the H is silent. No need for it. No, it's... No. This is not how this works. Silent letters are still there. And it's silent, but it's still there. Oh, what did the Cougs do this weekend? Did they do anything good? I haven't been keeping up with that shit. I don't keep up with it. Why? What up, Heartthrob? Good to see you, buddy. U of H plays Tech tonight. Uh-oh. Cece, are you, I know, Cece, is she here yet? I saw Tony say guns out. Is he, I thought Tony was a Coug guy. I thought for sure. Lady Horns are number one. Yeah, bro, if I don't care about men's college basketball, you think I'm going to give a shit about women's college basketball? Come on, fam. I mean, like, I don't. Yeah. Okay. They're up to 4. Yep, there's CC. Wreck 'em, Tech. CC said she is not. Yeah, they've, so they beat, Iowa State, who was 8th in the country. And they got Texas Tech, who's 10th in the country tonight. I mean, I might watch that, actually, just because there's nothing on. I don't think there's much on tonight. So, boy, I was looking back at the schedule. Cougs started a little rough, didn't they? Lost to Auburn, Bama, San Diego State to start the season. They've lost 4 games, and 3 of them came 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the first 7 games. Lost 1 game since, and it was to Tech. So this little revenge game right here. And they lost that one at home. Now they go on the road. This could be good. This could be a good game. This could be fun. Could be good. So we're going to do the headlines. We're going to talk to Jenny as Mama 315. I got the Gruden video I want to show you. I'm going to have some shit to say about that. We never got to this LeBron, Doug Gottlieb story. And then we'll have some other video goodness. So we'll get to that as well. Auburn and Bama are 1 and 2. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's the one thing I do know right now. When it comes to men's college basketball, the one thing I do know is that the SEC is pretty good. They're pretty good as far as ranked teams. They are stout. If I look, let me see. SEC has how many? At one point, they had like 9 or 10 ranked teams. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ranked teams right now. Yeah, Ole Miss. Ole Miss. Well, they are Ole Miss now. Ole Miss was ranked at one point, I do believe. I do declare. So, yep. Mississippi State is 24, barely hanging in. But yeah, SEC has 9 ranked teams. The Big Ten has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they had more than that too. They have since fallen off a little bit as well. But, I mean, still, between the two of them, they got 13 of the top 25. Can you say super conference? I know. I'm not going to bring it up again. I'm not going to start beating that dead horse. All right. And then we've got some video goodness to get to. I see a dozen teams from SEC making the NCAA tournament. ESPN has their bracketology thing. Let's see who's in 68 teams on the bubble. Last 4 buys: Texas, West Virginia, San Diego State, Nebraska. Last 4 in: Vanderbilt, Arkansas, VCU, Wake Forest. First 4 out: Oklahoma, SMU, Georgia, North Carolina. Next 4 out: Xavier, Indiana, Boise State, Pittsburgh. So in that mix is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 SEC teams in the mix there. I guess I could show you what the hell I'm talking about instead of just hogging it. Oh, shit. I done messed up my damn browser thing. Some bitch. Uh-oh. Oh. Whew. Thought I messed it up. There you go. This is what ESPN says is on the bubble. Yeah, so, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the 16 teams that are on the bubble. That's according to their whole bracketology tournament thing. So, yeah. So there's their first team out, and the last 4 in. So, there you go. Here we go. Conference breakdown on the bracketology. Yeah, that was the whole point that set it off, Mark. J-O-N Gruden. Did I spell it John Gruden, J-O-H-N? I probably did. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, good. Yeah, that was that's what set the whole thing in motion, was John Gruden spelling it like that. They have 12 teams in the tourney. So, yeah, looks like you nailed it, Evil Death. 12, Big Ten getting 10. That's 22 of the, 22 teams amongst them. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. Damn, I could hear my stomach growling over the microphone. That's crazy. You've got Auburn, Bama, Duke, and Florida. All number 1 seeds. So, 3 of the 4 number 1 seeds right now, SEC teams as well. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Tennessee is a SEC team, is a number 2 seed. And, yeah, you've got Houston, Wisconsin, and Iowa State are the other number 2 seeds. So, that is the most basketball I've ever talked in February in my entire life, and I'm sick of it. Even I said, are some of the people in the NCAA tournament committee used to work for the CFP committee? Good question. I have no idea. It wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me at all. All right, let's get to our sports headlines. Aye. And then we'll go from there. Don't forget, Jenny's mom coming up in about 35 minutes. So let's get these headlines in first. Come on. All right, hey, I'm going to turn my light on real quick. Hold on. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Look at Big Daddy. Look at Big Daddy. Oh, Kyle King coming in with the raid. Sir. Kyle, Big Daddy, what you doing, big boy? Daddy loves me, Daddy. What's up, big dog? How you doing, Kyle? Are you still out in the deep south, out in Tennessee? How's Tennessee treating you, man? I tried to talk my wife into moving, and I was like, baby, have you ever thought about moving somewhere like Tennessee? She was like, hell no. This is country enough here. I was like, fair enough. I get it. Welcome in, Raiders. Kyle, thank you for resubscribing for 28 months. Holy shit. Sir, you're amazing. Oh, thank you very much, Tedward. Tedward said, Barry, I like your bar in the background. Even I said Titans fans rating. No, Kyle King is not a Titans fan. How dare you, sir? He will slap your damn face, Evil Death. He will slap your damn face. Do you not see? Do you not? Thank you. Look at Kyle. Fuck no. Do you not see the Oilers logo? He will slap your dumb, stupid face. I mean, that's probably a little aggressive. He got, boy, you pissed him off. You want to make Kyle King mad? Say he's a Titans fan. Boy. I've never been so insulted in my life, he says. I'm telling you, that is one way to do it right there. Kyle, what'd you do today? What was you doing? I know there's like a way to look up what people were streaming. I have no idea. I've never looked into that. I don't know how to do that. Did we get a shout out, by the way, for Kyle King mods? Did somebody do that? Tedward, by the way, thanks for being here on the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. This is Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Lamanek. We do this Monday through Thursday, 2-ish to 5 p.m. Central Time. We talk sports. We talk not sports. We bullshit. We have fun. I try to make fun. I try to make sports talk fun, entertaining, and interesting. Nationally touring stand-up comedian. Spent actually 8+ years on ESPN radio here in Houston. 3+ years on TV talking sports. So yeah, well, when you're not hanging out with Kyle, if you dig sports, come hang out with us, man. A couple of rules on the show, just a couple, not anything major, just a couple rules, and some notes as well. Bathrooms are down the hall on the left. Kitchen is down the hall on the right. If your name is not on the food in the refrigerator, please don't eat it, okay? No whores after 9 o'clock, and please don't do cocaine in the bathroom. Other than that, have a good time and enjoy the show, ladies and gentlemen. We open packs of football cards on the stream. Oh, bro, do you know how long it's been since I've opened a pack of cards, football, baseball, or otherwise? I never really got into basketball cards. It wasn't... thank you, Potch. Appreciate you, buddy. It wasn't. Yeah, and Donna said, don't drink my beer. Yeah, don't drink Donna's beer or Cisco's wine. Stay out of his damn wine. God, bro, I haven't opened a pack of cards. God, it's been forever. And up in my attic, I have tubs and tubs and tubs full of cards. There was a time, I got into it at the worst possible time. But I do drink bourbon. No, don't drink my bourbon. I got into it at the worst possible time. I started buying cards like 87. And that was at the height when they were they were mass producing cards like Kardashian babies. You know what I mean? They were just shooting them out. Just so many. So many. And it was just, you know what I mean? Like, that's why so many of those cards from back then are not really that valuable. One, because most of the stars, especially baseball cards, most of the stars that were rookies from back then ended up hopped up on steroids. I remember, man, I had like a Mark McGwire rookie card, a Barry Bonds rookie card. Bitch, all of them on steroids. Jose Canseco. Dirty hose. Yeah, and I collected it in the 90s. Kyle, I swear to God, don't do. I will end this show and drive to Tennessee right now. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the biggest Titan fan in the world, Kyle King, ladies and gentlemen. He's a big Titan fan, and when he opens packs of cards, he throws everything away but Titans cards. He's just like, man, come on, Titans cards. Cisco, I was just doing the show rules. I was just saying, my silly little intro, and Donna said, and don't drink my beer. And then you said hi from high, and I said, yeah, and don't drink Cisco's wine. So you didn't miss anything. I wasn't talking shit about you behind your back, Cisco. Yes, Tony, he is king of the Titans. Kyle King Show. Yeah, if you want good Titans talk, you go to the Kyle King Show, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody clip this. Let's put it on the internet. Let's get it spread. I will buy an ad. Okay? I will buy an ad. Y'all remember the troll war that Kyle and I had? That was so much damn fun. Oh, my God. God, we had fun doing that. Oh, that was so much fun, Kyle. Kyle said, can I take my sub back? Flip said, you stole Dre's idea of Dre on deck, and now it comes out you stole Kyle's sitting on the corner production. It's still Dre on deck. The fuck are you talking about? Flip, what are you talking about? By the way, Titans blow harder than a lady of the night. Okay, we can all agree on that. Barnard said they were pushing out so many cards, Beckett price guide damn near had to put out a new issue every other day. Bro, them Beckett's, yeah. I remember back in 94, 95, I was trying to teach myself Visual Basic because I had the idea that I wanted to create a software program that you could track your cards and the pricing. What I wanted to do is I wanted to, this is how nerdy I was, but this is how ahead of the times I was. I was going to take the Beckett. You could subscribe to this, right? I would take the Beckett price guides. I would enter them into a database, put it on a CD and send it to you each month. And so I would just like mass produce the CDs. And then you had your database, and all you had to do was put in the CD, and then you had all your cards entered into the database itself, and the CD would just update the pricing guide. So all of that shit would be on your computer. Because I didn't know about the internet. That shit wasn't a thing in 94, 95 like it is now. But that was my idea way back in 94, 95. I was like, man, if I could figure out how to get that shit. But yeah, I had shitty cards. I had like back when like Tops and Donruss were just way too many. Just the over the top. Everybody knows them Donruss 87s. I mean the Tops 87s. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, the fuck Easterby billboard was a badass idea. We almost got it. I forget why we didn't end up doing it. I think somebody was like, man, if you're going to spend that money, spend it on something else. Somebody talked me out of it. I forget who. I don't remember who. You what up, Joe Pro? Good to see you, buddy. The only good Titan is remember the Titans. I think we could think of other good Titans, just like we thought of other bad Johns that don't spell their name with an H. We could think of other good Titans. Remember the Titans? I got nothing. Yeah, I got nothing. Let's Google Titan. This is Titan. Wasn't there a Titan telescope or spacecraft for NASA? That was a good one. Oh, there's the moon. Yeah, the Titan moon. Yeah, there it is. Titan's largest moon is Saturn. That's a good one. I knew there was something space related with Titan. Titan Fitness, nope. Nissan Titan, no. Titan Greek mythology. Okay, there's that. The Titan submersible. Was that the one that they went after the sunken ship and then it imploded and killed everybody? But that wasn't it, was it? Oh, that was it. Yeah, that's not a good example. Titan submersible was a privately owned vessel that imploded in the Atlantic Ocean in June of 2023. Yep, that's probably not one we want to put on the list of good Titans. Scratch that. Nope. Nope. That's all I got. That's all I got. Yeah, there's some tools and shit like that. Titan Cloud software. And yeah, that's all I got. So, it's a pretty short list. Yeah. Oh yeah, the NVIDIA. Okay. Titan Hugo. No. Because that's the Tennessee Titans. Hugo is great. Hugo is wonderful. Titan Hugo. Bleh. Bleh. He's a Titans fan. Bleh. Traitorous, treacherous, disgusting Titans fan. And I still owe him money. He still hasn't told me how to get his damn money to him. AR Platinum said my whole YouTube existence is because of cards. Yeah, that's how you got started, right, dude? Before you were doing scratch offs, lottery tickets, you were breaking packs back before breaking packs was cool, right? So Kyle, are you turning your channel? Is Kyle still here or did he leave? I think Kyle probably left. I know how I get. Once I do a stream, I hang out for like 2 minutes and then I'm like, all right, bitch, I'm out. I ain't talking no more. CC. Oh, Venmo it to Queen Bee Spice. No, it's his fantasy money. Yeah, I check out. I wouldn't be surprised if he checked out. But what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I don't know. I don't remember. Shiza. Oh, I was gonna ask if he goes to, if he's just breaking cards now on his stream full time. All right, let's get to our headlines. Appreciate Kyle King for the raid. That was good times. So, sources are telling ESPN that QB quarterback Shedeur Sanders will not work out for teams at the Combine. He's considered to be one of the top 2 players at the position available. And it says, though Sanders won't work out at Lucas Oil Stadium, he will meet with teams in Indianapolis. Quarterbacks are scheduled to arrive Tuesday at the Combine, which formally opens Monday. It's not known if Sanders will also go through the medical exams prospects are scheduled to do each year at the Combine. Sanders is expected to throw on campus next month at Colorado's Pro Day. Often some of the top prospects at each position choose not to work out at the Combine, instead waiting for the more familiar campus settings. Caleb Williams, who was the number 1 pick in April, did not throw at the 2024 Combine. Neither did Jaden Daniels, who went on to win NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. Neither did Drake May. So it's not a huge deal. I think you're going to start to see this. Yeah, you did make it cool, AR Platinum. I think you're going to start seeing this a lot more. It's already becoming a thing, but there's tons of film on these guys. You know, I mean, as these guys start to play more and more because they're getting NIL money, you know, why do you don't need what the Combine is good for and going to be good for is guys that maybe don't get as much run, that aren't as well known or don't get the love necessarily, you know, that they should. Why is my my chat window be tripping? So I think that more than anything is who this is for, right? I mean, yeah, everybody kind of knows who the top 10 guys are. Everybody kind of knows who a lot of the first rounders are. That's kind of a given. It's still freezing up. This is weird. I'm just getting YouTube. Interesting. Try this again. Oh, there we go. Finally. So yeah, I mean, look, these guys have seen and watched and scouted Shedeur Sanders already. They know what he's capable of. When I don't think watching him run a 40 is going to do much good. He's going to do the pro day, obviously. So yeah, I don't know. I think some of this combine stuff gets overblown anyways. It's turned into this spectacle. And I think it's really become more of a TV event that the NFL wants it to be than the necessity that it used to be. You have to remember, the scouting combine was created because these guys didn't have access to all of the game film and the internet, and they didn't have the same technologies that exist now. They had to go and travel, and they were like, this, it is, I won't say it's antiquated, but it was born out of necessity because, hey, look, see, we got to go out there and see. It's back when dudes used to call women dames. Like, it's like, come on, man. This is crazy. But I get it still. It gives some people an opportunity and a chance for their draft stock to rise. Some guys it could fall. So it gives people a chance. But I do think for guys like Shedeur Sanders, there's really not a ton of benefit. What's he going to move up? A spot? There's really no benefit. There's only really risk, honestly. If he doesn't do it, there's really no risk. If he does do it and doesn't have a good day, he could fall. Till Dallas said, not overblown. Any excuse to talk football, that's a good thing. I mean, I guess. But also no. Because there's other topics that we've talked about in regards to football that are awful. Deshaun Watson, Justin Tucker are topics that we talk football about. Not a good thing. So I disagree. Yeah, Cisco said, why don't we have a deckhead combine at the Laminack Ranch? First of all, I'll be damned if I'm on the hook for that liability. You bunch of old asses, out of shape sons of bitches, ain't coming up here and spraining your spleen. Not on my property. Ain't getting a bunch of you up here pulling your fat. No, hell no. I don't think so. We got truck driver Pookie out there on the circle drive pre-gaming, just two-fisting 40s. Hell no. Absolutely not. I'd have Joe Pro just off in the woods somewhere, just shooting squirrels and wild hogs. They'd be like, what? They'd call the cops. I hear gunfire. I'd be like, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I'd be like, there's somebody out there shooting. I'm like, I'm sorry guys. That's just my buddy Joe Pro. He's just getting some pelts. He's making a new hat. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Jesus. Can't do that. It'd be a mess. Are you really going to make me go through what all of you would do at the combine? Are you shitting me? Jesus Christ. Mark, shit, I'm eating pizza and wings as we speak. Yeah. Soon as Total Dallas pulled up, somebody'd be like, hey, you're timed out. Go sit in the car. He wouldn't even get to play. He wouldn't even get to participate. HIB said, make us sign a waiver. First of all, I actually like your idea better. Make us sing a waiver. I like that way better. I promise not to sue you when my fat ass falls down and breaks something. I shall not hold you liable because I'm uncoordinated and not athletic. No, not doing that. No. Now I know why ESPN wouldn't let us do it out in the parking lot when I was trying to get all the interns to do it. I was trying to make them I wanted them to do shuttles and the chairs down the ramps and shit. And they were like, absolutely not. I was like, oh, come on. What's the worst that could happen? They could roll in traffic and get run over by a car. I'm like, yeah, but they're just interns. Okay. Cisco, I have a cash settlement and I need cash now. AJB said, yeah, we fat and old. Yeah. That would be the shortest combine in the history of combines. It really would. Donna done threatened to hammer on me. Damn. She's just gonna hammer me for $4.38. I miss my buddy. Oh my God. Dallas 869 said Total Dallas 25.3 40-yard dash. Amos said after Busby getting banned from practicing law in New York for false claims, Deshaun might want to submit a claim against him like Jay-Z. Ooh, is that true? Ooh, damn. I didn't know that. Potch said, oh, snap. What you printing today? So, today we are working on the junk drawer. It's pretty dope, actually. I'm not gonna lie. This might be the best thing I've done so far. Yeah. The video would go viral. It really would. Yeah, thanks a lot, Cisco. All my takes definitely would not, but that video of your fat asses falling down certainly would. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Chan. Chan says my shirt is sick. Thank you. Dare to stay drug free. Drugs are bad, okay? Yeah, this is my dare program. Drugs are bad, okay? Oh, goodbye.
Total Dallas
shit.
hate going.
Oh shit. Almost had it. Fuck shit. Man, I almost had the whole thing. CC hitting golf balls into the neighbor's windows. No, I don't think that would happen. No, as sweet as CC is, as personable, my fear would be that CC would show up, drink all the alcohol, and then go knock on every door. Do y'all want to come watch the combine? Oh my God, CC, don't. Oh God, please. No, you should come watch the combine. Oh my God, Cece. Please don't knock on the neighbors' doors. It's bad enough Joe Pro's in their backyard shooting squirrels. Oh my God. Mark's out down the street trying to fight people. Jesus Christ. Oh, Walt's drag racing up and down the goddamn street. Oh, God. This is a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Not doing this. Nope. You guys aren't suckering me into this. Cece would show up with double fisting handles of booze. She would show up with all kinds of alcohol, punch, and yeah, all kinds of shit. Cece sounds about right. I know you. You're the sweetest woman in the world. Are you kidding me? You are the most, you've never met a stranger. You're the sweetest, kindest, most sociable. You everywhere you go, you know somebody. You probably know 6 people in my goddamn neighborhood anyway, Cece. You'd pull up and be like, oh, Samantha lives here. I'll be right back, guys. We'd all be like, what the fuck? Or she would just, this is how it works with Cece. If you've ever gone anywhere with Cece, this is how it works. You would be somewhere, and then all of a sudden, you're just like, where is Cece at? And she's gone. And then she shows up and guys, hey guys, this is Samantha. And you're like, what the fuck? Cece, we're in fucking Stillwater, Oklahoma. I know. I can't believe it. Samantha's here. Jesus Christ. How do you know somebody in this town? She literally knows somebody everywhere. It's crazy. It's crazy. Jared said Barry saying Cece is the sweetest in the world till Jenny shows up. What you mean? Oh, that means Cisco making homemade mead in the closet. No, Cisco would definitely bring wine though. He'd be in charge of bringing the wine. I challenge y'all to a wine tasting for the combine. See stuff, I love y'all the most. But you do know everybody, and if you don't, you're going to get to know them. And that scares the shit out of me. You'd be up and down the cul-de-sac all the way around. Oh, God. It would just be a nightmare with all you people here. Jesus Christ. We'd go out front. AJB and Amos. Once Walt's done drag racing, all that, they'd be out there just cooking crawfish and shit, and just the shit that Joe Pro shot. It's like, what? Are you guys really? Oh my God! Are you guys really barbecuing a possum right now? Jesus Christ! I can't believe this shit. You Louisiana folk are crazy. Oh my God. I can help them finally like you, Barry. I don't think there's any help for that, CC. I don't know. The one neighbor that I have that I do like is moving. What a dick. What an asshole. All right, we got one more headline to get to. Pop! Greg Popovich is not expected back this season. That's what sources are saying. HAB said, crawfish don't sound bad at all. Let's do it. Yeah. Greg Popovich is not expected to return this season. His NBA future is uncertain as he is recovering from a stroke suffered in November. Latest development provides some closure during what has turned into a difficult season for San Antonio, which Thursday announced plans to shut down franchise superstar Victor Wembanyama after he was diagnosed with deep vein thrombosis, which I ain't gonna lie, when I first heard that, I thought it was a ska band. I did. When they were the first like, oh, Victor Wembanyama has deep vein thrombosis, I was like, oh, I think I've heard them too. I think they opened they opened for No Doubt. I'm pretty sure they did. It sucks too because the Spurs went out and made that deal. They brought in Darren Fox. But it's also a move, I think, for the future to get Wembanyama some help. So it says it's wild. Chris Paul said it's wild to think of the circumstances and the situations that we've been through as a team this year. But I think you guys know when situations happen in your family that somehow, some way brings you closer. It says Pop is the NBA's winningest coach with 1,390 regular season victories and another 170 in the postseason to go with 5 NBA championships. On November 2nd, he suffered what the team called a mild stroke. Ahead of his match against Timberwolves. San Antonio moved assistant Mitch Johnson into the head coaching role on an interim basis. And he has posted a 21-27 record in leading the young Spurs. No one's more excited to see me return to the bench than the talented individuals who have been leading my rehabilitation process, Pop said. Jokingly, they've quickly learned that I am less than coachable. So I don't know. We'll see if he comes back or not. It's it doesn't say that. It says let's see. Spurs CEO R.C. Buford, Pop's closest confidant and the architect of most of the franchise title, said in January that the coach was attacking his rehab. Boy, I tell you what, that's tough, man. That's scary. Very scary. How old is Pop? He's very old. Greg Popovich. 76. That is really, really, really old. Jenny's mom's in the green room, you guys. She is pissed right now. Jenny's mom is in the green room like, what do you mean, you son of a bitch? I'm 79. She's so bad. All right, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, joining me on the program as she does every single Monday. I got to change the name on this. Hold on. What the hell is happening here? I got to get my shit together. Let me edit the title here. Jenny is mom. There we go. Join me on the program like she does every single Monday. You know her, you love her. I've known her my whole life, as a matter of fact. I've known her longer than you guys have, I'll tell you that damn much. I've known her almost my whole life. She's wonderful. She's beautiful. She's the best mom in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the program. Jenny is mom, everybody. Jenny is mom. Mother, hello.
What do you mean almost?
Well,
your whole life.
Well, there was a period where I just didn't know you. I was just like, who is this woman? I don't know you.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, just be careful how you're throwing around 76 being old. And I'm not 79, by the way.
What? Huh?
You can't even keep up. I'm
You're
78. Not? I'll be 79 in May.
Oh. You know what's crazy? Is what? I was joking. I really thought you were like 75.
No.
You
don't know. I
don't know how old
told
you are.
When I'll be 80 next year, and I'm throwing one hell of a party if I make it to 80.
Hold on.
Invited.
God damn it. You can't be saying shit like that. Hold on a damn minute. Listen.
Hey, you never know. A stroke can take you like that.
Okay, this is not okay. This is very inappropriate discussions for a talk show.
Well,
no.
When you get my age, you have a different perspective on each day that you're blessed with. Is all I'm saying.
Cisco said Jenny's birthday at the winery. Oh, yeah. That's what we need to do, Cisco.
Oh, that would be so much fun. On my 80th. Yes.
Let's just pump her full of wine, Cisco. Yeah. Let's pump an 80-year-old woman full of alcohol. Let's just Hey, maybe we can just get her liver to fail. That'll be great.
We could do it at 79. I mean,
9 rhymes with wine. Why not? How old are you? I'm 71 years old. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
we can't, we know.
God.
We don't want to do that.
Speaking of age, how old are you now? I know
All
how.
right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Jenny's mom, everybody. She can kiss my entire ass.
Oh,
I'm
oh,
50.
honey.
I'm.
You are not.
See, you don't know how old I am, and you're fucking with me about not knowing how old you are.
No,
Yeah.
you're almost 51.
I'm
Very
50.
soon.
I'm 50.
Yeah, you're 50. You're I'm
still
78.
50.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
I don't play that shit. There was a while though where I forgot how old I was. I went a whole year.
Honey, I've had that happen.
Yeah, I went a whole year telling everybody I was the wrong age.
Oh, I think I might have done that a few times. I think I was like 49 a number of years.
I was 46 a whole year that I was 45.
7? Oh, 45?
No, yeah.
Oh, you upped it too
Yeah,
much.
no. I was like, yeah, I'm 46. And then I turned 46. I was like, fuck, I'm 46 again. Oh my God, I got to live this again? Shit. Oh, God.
I know.
Yeah. So,
Age.
yeah, it sucks. Did you make it through the cold winter blast?
Yes, I've been watching a lot of basketball because it's too dang cold to do anything else.
Are
I
you
just sat
a
around.
heating blanket type of gal? Do you like a good heating blanket?
No, not really.
No?
I'm hot all the time. I'm hot. Paul walks around with blankets on him, but
See,
he'll say,
that's
"Can we turn
weird.
the heat up a little bit?"
That's
No.
weird because like even me as I get older, I get colder. It's a thing. Like you get
You're beginning to sound like an old person, Barry.
you do. You're like, woo shit.
Oh,
It is frigid in here. You start using words like that, which you would
That's
never
right.
use. Yeah. It like literally that's all. Yeah. Places are cold now.
I know. It's a thing. So how are we going to celebrate your birthday this year for the big
I
5-1?
Oh, Cece, I love you. Cece said it's because you're skinny, Barry. Well,
You are getting skinny.
let's calm that down.
That's true, though. You got
Well,
to have a little fat on your body to keep you warm.
Trust and believe. I still have plenty of fat. Cisco said I'm doing a tasting for an 80-year-old birthday this Saturday. Cisco,
Oh, wow.
Cisco,
That
don't
would
you?
be so fun.
Have you ever done a wine tasting, Mom?
Yes, I have. I did it in the wine country in California.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. When I lived in Reno.
Oh yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Yes, it was. Where's Cisco? Where's the winery?
It's in the hill country.
In the hill country? I have to go there sometime and see him. I think that would be a nice little trip.
Oh, you would love it.
Little.
It's so
I
much
will.
fun. Yeah. You should go. I'll tell you where to stay and everything. You can stay where Nora and I stayed.
Okay, that
Yeah.
would be so fun. I need a vacation. I'm fixing to start training and I'm fixing to do all the stuff. I need a vacation. So after I get my training done, I'm
wait.
ready for one.
You just said you're fixing to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, that's so country. That is
That's so Texas.
So Texas. Yeah.
Or I could say if you're, things like
This is where
you're
I
waiting
get it
on me,
from,
you're backing
everybody.
up.
Yeah, I told the other day I said you say shit that you had the stupidest sayings when I was a kid. I'd be like, Mom, you're just saying commercials. You'd be like, you got it, Toyota. I'm like, you're just
I know you hated that.
just saying commercials. And then you had the deader than the doornail. I'm like, what does that even mean?
I don't
Waiting
know.
on me, you're backing up. I don't.
Now that-
What is that?
Now everybody knows what that means.
Nobody knows
Okay,
what that.
Pat.
Nobody under the age of a century knows what the fuck that means. What is that?
That means if you're waiting on me, you're backing up. It means that
You
you're
just
waiting on
said
me.
all you did was
stupid.
say the saying. That's not the. That's like
Okay.
saying, Mom, what does superflouse mean? Well, superflouse means superflouse.
No, it
Well, you
means
can't just
that.
give the word.
It means that I am ahead of you. If you're waiting on me, you're wasting your time because I'm already on the way. I'm already out of here, or something like that. They have this book.
What it means?
I told you.
I swear
they
to
have
God.
this book. They have this book called How to Talk Texan. Have you ever seen that book?
No, but I probably
Oh my
need.
God.
Yeah.
I used to give it to my clients when they moved to Texas and I'd sell them a house. If I gave them a gift basket,
Oh
I
my
would put that
God.
book in there because they thought I talked pretty funny. I don't know
Yeah.
why they thought that, but
I
they thought
mean,
I had
I did
a
grow
little bit
up
of an
saying
accent.
shit, and I would get made fun of on the radio because sometimes I would say stuff and people would be like, "What the fuck did you just say?" Like one I
You
really
blamed
had
it on me, didn't you?
one I really had to shake was fixin' to. Like, and I still
Oh,
say it.
fixing.
Yeah,
That is look
that
it
is
up
a
in the
Texas
dictionary.
staple. It's a Texas
No,
staple.
look it up in the dictionary on what
Fixin'
fixing
to?
to mean, and it means getting ready to. Yes,
That is not.
look it up.
No. I refuse to be on board with this. There's no way you're a smart, educated woman. Well, you did go to U of H. So.
Oh, that that hurt.
Got
Oh,
him! Cook him! Row, row.
hey, this is the year. Don't make fun of my cougs. They're doing fantastic. Don't be messing with the cougs.
Oh yeah, no, we talked we spent almost 3 minutes on men's college basketball today. We're
Hey,
crazy.
listen. I decided yesterday that it's time for another trivia contest. So I'm working on a March Madness trivia contest for
Oh,
the chat. Just wanted to tell you.
okay. When are we gonna do that?
Would you tell me when?
Okay. Well, we'll do it when you're on the show.
Okay. All
It'd be
right.
stupid to do it without you.
We haven't done one of those
If
in
we
gosh,
waiting
what?
on you, we'd be backing up. Waiting on me.
See how handy that comes in? That's right.
Waiting on me. That makes no
I probably
sense.
should have.
If I'm waiting
I
on you,
probably
I'm
should-
just sitting here. I'm not backing up. I'm just waiting.
Well,
If I'm waiting on you, I'm
you
just
just-
waiting. I'm not backing up. If I'm waiting on you, I'm waiting on you.
you're not going to get to play in the trivia contest. Oh, Barry, you make me laugh so hard.
Donna said, when have we done trivia in the chat? We did them on Thursday nights.
Oh, y'all did?
Yeah. We
Where'd
used to
you-
do
who
them.
did the
We used to
trivia
do them when we
question?
did. No. We did them on Thursday Night Football. That's when you helped us with it.
Oh, that's right. That's when I
We
would
did
do
them
them
on
the
the
different
watch
teams that we
along.
played.
Yeah, we did them on the
Okay.
watch.
I
the
guess we have to wait till the
sidecasts.
fall. I guess we have to wait till the fall.
No. Let's spice it up. Do
I was
something
thinking
different.
March Madness might be a good time,
Yeah, why not?
do it.
Let's spice
'Cause
it
it's
up.
gonna
Do
be
something
fun.
different. Yeah. Amos, CZ said I'm cold because I'm skinny, and Amos said, or it's poor circulation. Thanks, Amos. I already have a wife who's a nurse and asshole. I don't need a second one. Okay.
Well, poor circulation is when you get old and you have poor circulation. I
okay.
can relate to
Yeah.
that.
Thanks a
Okay.
lot, Mom. I know. I looked down the other day and my ankle was swollen. I was like, oh, look. There's
Oh.
Mom's jeans. Never saw Dad with a swollen ankle. Guess where I got that one from?
Along with the windows peak and everything else.
Yeah. Cisco wants to
crooked
know:
fingers.
have you ever opened a bottle with a sword? No, I got the crooked finger from being a dumbass. In it was high
That's
school.
probably true. What did you do in high school?
By the way, Mark said.
Broken toe?
Mark said today I learned where Bear gets his comedy skills from.
Okay.
I thought I told you this story about why my finger is crooked.
No, you didn't. What'd you do?
So, like if you
Oh,
look
I
at
could
it-
match that any day.
Yeah. Oh no, yours. You could use yours. Good Lord, you could use yours as a protractor, Mom. You should be a carpenter. You would just go up and be like, "Oh, what's the pitch of that roof? Oh, that's a 712. Fuck, I got you. Boy, you could be out
Barry.
there. You could be out there. You could be a mathematician. You could be a mathematician with them digits. Good for you.
Tell me how you got that ugly digit that you got
listen. Okay, glass houses. Holy shit. I know you didn't. Okay.
Oh, God.
What happened, and I never got it fixed. And I'm surprised I can still bend it. What happened was, Cece said Jenny is an angel. Oh, I wish I'd time you out.
I love you, Cece.
So, as you know, I was prone to talking a little in class.
No.
I know.
The class clown, I remember.
And I would often had to sit in the hall or back of the class or whatever.
Can't imagine.
Wait a minute. My bad. Cece said angle, not angel.
Well, maybe I do have some angles that are a little off.
Oh my God, Cece, that is fucking hilarious.
I think we're digressing.
Mom's 78, but her fingers are 45, 35, all the degrees.
On the way to being a right angle.
Oh my God, Cece, that was hilarious.
Lordy.
Oh my God. Oh, look, I'm
What were we
triggered Total
talking
Dallas.
about?
He's a teacher. He's like, class talkers, class clowns. Total Dallas is now triggered. And she's a teacher, Total Dallas. I literally,
That's right.
my mom was a teacher. Yes, I was a class clown and a talk. Yeah, Mark, Cece won the chat for the week. Everybody can just
That's right.
log the fuck out. Nobody is beating Jenny as an angle. Oh my God. But she. That's so fucking great. So
Okay.
So at Jersey Village, they had like in the science area, they would have the science rooms. They made like a U shape, but then they always had like one room in the middle, right? And in the middle,
Oh yeah, it was like an open concept.
right. It was like an open classroom that was surrounded by all of the science rooms, and that classroom was actually a math class. And that was, do you remember when I invented a formula? Do you remember that?
I still have it.
Do you really?
I still have that piece of paper.
Holy shit. So,
I
see,
do.
a lot of you fuckers that think I'm stupid can suck it.
I remember. It was a theorem that couldn't be solved, and you solved it. Still have that.
No, it was a way to solve a math problem that was
Yeah, but it was like
faster.
proving a theorem. You proved the theorem.
So it was in math class, and she was like, "You have to solve it this way." And I was like, "But you can solve it this way, and it's faster." She was like, "That's not how you solve it. That's not going to work." And the formula that I came up with, it was faster, and yeah, it was. Anyways, she was mad. Basically, she got pissed off. Because she was like, that's not a formula. I was like, the fuck it ain't. It works. Like it's way faster. No, but I'm saying like, I was like, yes, it is. Like the way that they taught it was like 15 steps and this was like 4 or whatever the hell it was. She was like, there's no way. There's a flaw in that. I was like, no, there's not. It works every time. Anyways, she didn't like me because of that.
Oh.
Well, and plus I talked a lot.
Yeah, well, I bet kids like you.
Yeah. So one day she made me go sit in the back of the class, and it's this open area, right? So I'm in the far back. I'm not paying attention because I don't give a shit. And I'm in my chair, and it's one of those, it's just a chair because I'm at a table instead of a desk. Because in the back, they just had tables with just a regular chair. And so I'm on the chair, and I'm leaning back in the chair on the 2 legs, and I'm leaning, and I'm just, ADD, ADHD, hyperactive shit. You know what I mean? Just leaning and not doing shit. And I got, obviously I didn't know my balance angles in math class. I needed your fingers is what I'm saying, because it probably would have kept me not to pass the tilting point. because
Yes.
yeah, I got past the tilting point in the chair and started to fall. Open area.
Sorry.
Surrounded by science classes. All the doors are open. I'm in a damn full math class. And my legs are straight in the air and I'm going like this. And I try to pivot to stand up and I don't. And as I do, the table and I don't know what the fuck happened, but the table comes crashing down. And now we're on the second floor. So when it does, boom, and it echoes, and it was so goddamn loud, you'd have thought that they dropped a wrecking ball out there in the fucking open area, because immediately everybody in the class turns around. All the teachers come running out of the science classes, followed by the students, and there I am, fucking upside down with this table that has now smashed my fucking hand.
Oh, no.
Landed, the entire thing landed because I guess I got squirrely with it, and the whole thing, when I was trying to get right and stand up, the whole thing landed on this finger somehow, and that's it. And then
It didn't break it. It just knocked it out of the socket.
I guess it just dislocated it somehow. So I'm sitting there with my fucking legs up, and this shit was so embarrassing. And then, I mean, everybody was like, "What the fuck?" That's all you saw was my legs in the air. And then my teacher was like, "What are you doing? And what do you say?" I was like, "Falling." Like, what the fuck? what do you want me to say?
Falling?
Bitch, I fell. Like, what do you think I'm doing? I'm falling. Like, oh my God.
Oh, I bet that hurt.
No one asked if I was okay. Oh, it hurt like shit, but I wasn't about to stand up and be like, bitch, I broke my finger. I just gathered myself.
Oh my God.
Everybody was laughing. I was beet red. I know I was red as shit.
That's one of those embarrassing moments when you're in high school that you never get over.
Oh my God. I was just like, oh Jesus Christ. This is so, and I wasn't about to be like, hey, I broke my finger. Because then it's even worse now. They're like, you stupid ass. So I just had to sit there the rest of the day. I was like, well, never doing that again.
I've had some of those embarrassing moments. Oh my God. I bet if you ask everyone, they could remember one of their most embarrassing moments. That happens to everybody, I think.
Yeah, that one was bad.
Of course, they don't get broken fingers over it, but
Well,
maybe.
Shit happens. What was yours? What was one of yours?
Oh, mine. One of the most embarrassing moments when I think it was the second year I had to try out for the Rowdies. And my granddaughter and Angie were there at the tryouts. And, I always took cookies to the judges to bribe them. Mm-hmm. And so I was running out on the Toyota Center floor, and someone had laid the silk flag down on the floor. And I'm running with my pom-poms and my wig and all my costume and everything. And my foot hit that silk flag. And both feet just went right out from under me. And I landed on my tailbone. Oh my God, it hurt so bad. And this kid, one of the kids behind me that was a rowdy, when I hit the ground, he just put both hands under my arms and just stood me back up. Wow. And then I was hurting so bad. And then I ran over to the judges and I gave them the cookies here. And I was in so much pain. I don't know what I was cheering or doing, but when I got off, somebody said to me, "That was such a funny stunt y'all pulled." They thought I had planned it. No.
You're like, nope.
No.
I just got to push my tailbone back. I remember that.
I hurt my tailbone, and it was like a year before I really got over that. Of course, I'm 60-something years old, running around like I'm 20 anyway. Yeah. So. But that was one of my most embarrassing moments, right there in front of everybody in the Toyota Center.
Well, how many were there?
Well, I would say there's probably 200 or 300 people there.
Oh shit.
Leftover people. It's when they used to have the tryouts and
Yeah.
the meet and greet the players and all that on the same day. But God, that was embarrassing. Oh my
I bet.
Lord.
I bet.
Anyway, that's
Nothing.
probably my most embarrassing moment.
Anything at school? Did anything ever happen like in high school? Anything embarrassing?
Oh, all the time. I was so accident prone, Barry. I remember one time I was cheering at a football game and I jumped up and did this split and came down and landed in the drainage thing on the field. Ripped my skirt off.
Off?
Well, down. And back then, you couldn't have short skirts. They would measure your skirt and make sure they were only like 3 inches above your knee. But oh God, I was always getting hurt when cheerleading.
Yes, you are. You are and were very accident prone.
Yeah, I know.
One of my favorite
I get ahead of
stories.
myself.
Well, one of my all-time favorite stories. You know the story I'm going to tell, don't you?
Yes.
This is one of my favorite stories. Oh my God.
I'm sure they've heard it before.
Maybe, but we got new listeners and viewers too. So my mom and I, it was us basically a lot growing up. You and Dad got divorced when I was 5 or 6. And so, Angie was obviously in and out. So it was you and I, it was you and I a lot. And we went on a vacation with one of your friends, Carol. And so it was the 3 of us. We went to Taos, New Mexico to go skiing. And I'm on the bunny slope learning how to ski. I had never been skiing before. I'm on the bunny slope learning how to ski. And I'm coming down the mountain and I'm kind of getting the hang of it, and I'm kind of off. I see you and you come walking out of the lodge.
And I'm just
And
clapping
you're like,
for
oh,
you.
my baby. Yeah, my baby. Hercules. And I kind of ski over to you and you walk in and you're like, this is so great, Barry. And you took like 3 steps out onto the mountain. And your 3rd step, you step into the one goddamn hole on the entire mountain. I don't know what the fuck it was, where it came from, but your foot just went, and you sat there. You had one leg. You were standing basically with one leg up on the ground and one leg all the way down in this hole. I mean, it would look so goddamn uncomfortable.
And I couldn't get out.
Oh, no, you couldn't get out. And I was like,
Oh,
what the shit was that? You just fell in a hole. Like, how? Do you know there were thousands of people on that mountain?
but I was still clapping for you.
Thousands of people. No one found that hole. Nobody. Bless your heart.
True.
You have the worst luck. And then a pigeon shit on you. It was just.
I know, but I do have good luck too. I mean,
You do,
life.
but you
I
do.
I have great luck.
You
But
do.
every once in a while.
Yeah. Just.
Oh
bless your
my
heart.
God. What
Oh,
a
grow
fun-
up,
what a
chat.
fun memory.
Grow up, chat.
What
Look,
is-
Barry crotch shot. Grow up, Mark. It's not my fault you're craving dick and balls right now.
Oh, Barry.
Yeah, well, they act like dumbasses sometimes. It's just grow
Hey,
up.
but
I'm
we
just-
love them.
well-
But we love them. We do.
Grow up, Mark.
Oh, God.
They wanted to do a combine at the house. They wanted to. I was like, absolutely not.
What's a combine?
Like the NFL combine.
Oh.
Yeah, they were like, how about we all come over to your house and do an NFL combine? I was like,
Well, they can come to my
absolutely
house.
not. Well, you can have them.
I love them.
I was
they can
like,
come to my
absolutely
house.
not. I was like, are you kidding me? All of you, I've met all of you. I was like, Mark, the one who was like crotch shot. I was like, he'd be drunk fighting people on the street. No, Joe Pro would be out hunting squirrels and shit in the woods. CC would be door to door drunk, just hi, just talking to people and shit. Like, no.
Hey,
Walt would be
maybe
drag
not.
racing. Amos and AJB would be, they're from Louisiana. They'd be cooking crawfish and the squirrel that
Ooh.
Joe Pro shot. Like,
It would be a fun group.
no, Cisco would, no. Cisco would have wine and he would just be out there all snooty.
Oh, that would be great.
He would just be out there in a lawn chair, just on the front yard, drunk as shit. Like, no, we're not.
Oh, Barry, I think that would be a pretty good get
Mark goes,
together.
how does any of this sound bad?
I want to know.
I'm waiting
with
for you to
Mark.
get to the bad part.
I'm with you, Mark. Sounds like a damn fun party to me.
Nora would, oh my God.
Nora would just leave the house.
She'd leave me. She'd be like, goodbye. I'd be like, oh, where are you going? She'd be like,
Hey, that reminds me of
I'm
that
leaving
song,
forever.
Friends in Low. What is it that he says? I have friends in
friends
low
in low
places.
places. Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah, Tony said instead of Gatorade, Cisco's handing out cups of wine for the combine. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
that would work for me. Hey, I'm
It
all
would
for
just
that.
be,
So.
yeah. Cisco said it would be the deckhead version of the Gathering of the Juggalos. It would be, it'd be a nightmare. It really would be. It would be.
What,
it would be a
and
mess.
what would Donna be doing? What would Donna be doing?
Donna would probably be yelling at people and drinking a lot. And
And
yelling
trying to
at
make 'em
people
behave.
and laughing and yelling at people and drinking a lot and laughing. Because Donna
trying
will
to
let
make
you
'em
know.
behave.
Yeah, Donna will let you know. You fuck around. Donna's gonna let you know, and then and then laugh, and then drink a lot, and then laugh. So, Donna said, "So we're the friends who will never meet Nora because you're embarrassed of us."
No, that's not true.
Jared said, but Jenny would be drinking actual Gatorade in a wine glass. Oh, sick burn. Sick burn. Oh,
that
Miss Fake
hurt.
Shot.
That
Miss Fake Shot. Look, I got a flask to stop doing shots.
drank, and what? I'm drunk.
I started
That
doing
is
my
so
shots out of
cute.
this flask. Nora's brother got this for me, right? And so this is what I do my shots out of now. But they didn't believe me. They were like, "Well, you don't have shots now." So I was like, "Look, there's a bounty. Anytime you guys think I'm faking it, you call me out. It's $50. If it's water, if I'm lying, and maybe."
They'll never let me live that down, will they?
But you know what they said? Well, you are Jenny's son. So yeah, they don't believe me. This
I'm sorry.
is what you did.
Poor baby. Well, I had to get you.
Oh my God, Joe Pro, so accurate. Donna would be
drinking
on the
Mark.
porch drinking Maker's Mark saying, "Bless your heart." That is so
She
accurate. So accurate.
She would. I
Oh,
love
God.
Donna.
Oh God.
My gosh.
She kind of keeps everybody in line. That's why I say
That's
you
right.
act a fool. She's gonna be like, "Get down, Total Dallas. Sit down and shut up." And she'll be like, "That is hilarious." And then she drink a little bit.
There you go.
She would
There you
just,
go.
she keeps everybody. She's got to. Like, she's the most level-headed one out of the bunch. So
You
she's
just
got to.
cannot beat these deckheads. They're the best.
She's more level-headed than you are. Shit.
Hey, I just fake drink, okay?
Yeah. Well, that's just the beginning of it.
Oh, Lordy.
Well, all right.
It's been great.
Yes.
I'll work
Uriel,
on
what's
my
up, man?
trivia.
Uriel says, sounds fun. No. You're not going to get me kicked out of this goddamn neighborhood. It doesn't sound fun
Okay,
at all.
guys.
Donna
All
says she
right,
loves you
honey.
too. All right, Mom. I love you very much.
Now
Good times as
remember, you
always.
have to let me know when we're going to do trivia because I'm going to work on it.
Just work on it and we'll do it. What is
Okay.
the topic?
March Madness.
Spoiler alert, let's fucking do it in March during the madness.
That's what I'm thinking, which is just right around the corner.
What? That's crazy.
Okay, I'll work on it.
So the week of March Madness, when it begins, let's do some trivia. Are we going to do it every day?
Okay.
How are we going to do it?
I don't know. It depends on how many
my
good
God.
questions I can come up with. I'm working on it.
And what are we going to give away? What are we going to do?
I don't know. What can we afford to give away? Your flask?
Shots of Dr. Pepper. Let's see. We'll give some stuff away. Hold on. Let's see. ESPN. Let's see.
I think it starts March the
schedule.
6th.
Let's see. Bracketology. No. Oh, nope. I missed it. Hold on. Go back. Bitch. Let's see here. Men's tournament challenge. No, that's the tournament challenge. Damn it. 20 days, 2 hours, 12 minutes, and 7 seconds away.
So that makes it March the 15th.
Balance bracket.
We have 4 more days left in this month. So
When does
the 15th or 16th is
the
when it starts.
NCAA men's basketball tournament start? March 16th through April 7th.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And
it
March
starts
16th is what? On a Friday? Saturday? Let me look and see.
No shit. Let me look it up. March 16 is
It's on a Sunday. March 16th is on a Sunday. So Monday would be a good day, the 17th, to do trivia.
Yep.
Okay. Then you decide what we're going to give away.
Yeah, Monday the 17th. Okay. Yep. I'll come up with
All right,
something.
honey.
All right.
All right.
Love you, mother.
Love you guys. Y'all are too funny.
All right. That is
Bye.
Jenny's mom. She joins the
you
show
next week.
every Monday. Make sure you check it out. What did Rob say? What did Heartthrob Rob say? Barry's going to give away breakfast coupons to Robert's Grill. Hell no. Nasty ass grill. Ugh. Gross. That's a disgusting ass place. Evil Death said Astros tickets as a trivia prize. What am I, made of money? Truck Driver Pookie said same ideas. Truck Driver Pookie said 3D print stuff. Yeah. You want me to 3D print what Cece's idea was? No. Just opening day of the tourney. Giveaway Barry's 3D printer. Bro, no. What? Joe Bro said, and that's why Donna was the number 1 overall pick in the Deckhead drinking draft. Yep. Will we see Jenny at Hop Scholar? No, Donna, she's not going to Hop Scholar, but she is going the next week to the Punchline. So if you're going to the Punchline that night, she is going to the Punchline. So she will be there for that. So if you got tickets to the Punchline show, Jenny will be at the Punchline show. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at here, right there, April 2nd. Go to punchlinehtx.com. Actually, you can go to this link right here. Right here. There's the link in the chat. Oh, no, that's not it. Hold on. What the shit was that? Laminac? Hold on. This is the link. Right there's the... Oh, shit. There we go. Yep, that's the link. Click on that link, and that'll take you to get tickets for the Punchline, April 2nd. I'm trying to sell this bitch out. Let's do it. We are almost a month away. So I need your help. Let's get serious, people. Let's lock it up. I would love nothing more than to sell this place out, and I need your help in doing so. I know some of you have already gotten tickets. Jenny's mom says she's bringing a contingent of folk, and I would love for you to be there as well. So go to click that link. It's punchlinehtx.com. When you go to that link, you're going to see on the website. What the shit? Let's see. Oh, my goodness. What happened there? Hold on. VMix resource. Okay. It's going to take you right to the website where... There we go. Right to the website. It'll look like this. And it'll have my dumbass face up there, Barry Laminac, April 2nd, 7:30 showtime. It's on a Wednesday. Don't worry, we'll be done in time for you to get home and get your rest and your memes so you can go to work the next day. Get your tickets, come hang out, telling some new jokes. We got some new material I've been working on, so it should be a good time. What up, Dre? Good to see you, Doc. Jared's got tickets. Donna's got tickets. CC said, can I buy a ticket and donate it as a prize for trivia since I won't be there? CC, you're the best. That's super sweet. You're sure? That's so nice. Joe Bro said, I'm going anywhere but hell if I don't change my ways. Yes. Donna said Robert and Katie. Hopefully they'll be at the Hop Scholar. Hopefully. I don't know about this one. This might be too far for them and during the week. But hopefully it will be. They'll be at the Hop Scholar. Hey, John Dorier, good to see you, buddy. Thank you for being here, sir. B. Hannah, what's up, pimp? Good to see you, man. All right. $26. Good Lord. Where's my baby bleed blue? CC, you're crazy. Let's see. Oh, Hop Scholar, our season together. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Hop Scholar's fun, man. It's a fun show. It really is. I love that room, man. You guys, if you haven't been to a Hop Scholar show too, you should check it out. It's a lot of fun. All right, I want to talk about this video that I saw. There's that Eagles video. That was so great. I want to talk about this video I saw that came across my timeline. It was quite shocking, actually. I shouldn't say shocking. I want to say, what's the right word here? It was surprising, but also not surprising, I guess. I don't even know what the word is or words are that I would be looking for. John Gruden, as you know, lost his job with the Raiders after emails came out that he sent that showed him being less than flattering. He had some terrible shit to say, folks. He had some terrible shit to say. He said some racist shit. He said some sexist shit. He said just a whole bunch of awful shit in these emails. And since then, he's kind of been out of football. And hold on, I'm getting this video ready. There has been discussions of, well, is Gruden going to make a comeback? Will he make a comeback? Well, Barstool hired Gruden. And let me see. Barstool Gruden. There's the deal. Let's see. John Gruden turns average employees into a football team. John Gruden on joining Dave Portnoy in the Barstool world. Oh, let's see. How are we feeling about John Gruden to Barstool? So this wasn't that long ago. A couple months, maybe. 2-3 months. So, of course, he's been doing Super Bowl stuff and now Combine stuff. But I want you to watch this video that popped up on my timeline. Just watch, and then I'll give you some thoughts about it. Check this out.
What about like music? I mean, come on, give me something that fans need to know behind the scenes.
Music.
What fires you up?
What fires me up?
Throw a couple of bands at me, see if I know them.
See, I don't.
By the way, that's Ashton and Genty, if you didn't know.
Really listen to bands.
Give me
so.
something that's in your iPad. You know what I'm
My
asking
iPad,
for.
go, but Migos, you know what I'm saying? You know about some Migos?
Put them on my list. Let's put them, Jake. Let's get some Migos.
What are you doing?
Watching, Jake.
New music?
Yeah, Migos. Have you ever heard of them? You never know what you've been missing until you find out what you've been missing.
You like it?
Freaking love it, man. I mean, look at them.
That was the most awful, fakest, obviously bullshit ass video I have ever seen. I just expect the next video of Gruden, he's gonna have on a do-rag. He's gonna and this is part of the problem. This oversteering, this overcorrection, this oh man, do I like it? Ah. You never know what you're missing until you miss it, or whatever the fuck fake ass philosophy bullshit he tried to say. I mean, look, his son just happened to be there recording him, listening to Migos, or doing film. Get the fuck out of here. It's obvious. It's fake. It's disgusting. It's stupid. And you know that this was all contrived with some help from the folks over at Barstool. You know that they were like, oh man, you got it. I guarantee you, John, you want to get some black friends? Do this. This'll help. Yeah. Go in. We'll just, I mean, the first black player that you interview, just ask them for some music. And then what we'll do is we'll get you in a film study. We'll play it and you'll do your little stupid ass head bob. And then we'll pretend like we catch you. And then all that racist shit will go away. All that actual real shit that you said, the real you in emails that you didn't think people were watching or seeing or weren't going to be put on the internet. You know, the stuff that's in your heart. You know, the things you say when the cameras aren't rolling. You know, the things you say that you actually feel, not for public consumption. The stuff in your heart, yeah, all that goes away. So we can put this fake ass shit out. Yeah, let's do this. This is a good idea. Don't miss me with this bullshit. I would say he's better than this, but we all know he's not. And I would say Barstool is better than this because I have no doubt that they put him up to this. But we all know they're not either. This was lame as fuck. This was the whitest shit I've seen in a very long time. And somebody said in the chat, oh, look, I have a black friend. That's exactly what the fuck this was. Come on, guys, I'm not racist. I listen to the Three Amigos. I love the Three Amigos. I have migas for breakfast. I have migas. I love migas. Amigos, J-Ro, what up, man? J-Ro, thank you for the $2 super chat. J-Ro said, wait, so the man can't diversify his playlist? Yes, J-Ro, he can. Good to see you, homie. He can. But he should have did this shit 15 years ago. See, that's the problem. You know what I mean? Like, look, if a video like this comes out before you say some racist shit, before your racist emails comes out, then it's like, oh. But when this shit happens because you're trying to make your comeback, it's just fucking awful. It's just gross. It's just like, okay, this is really, really obvious. This is a PR stunt. In fact, when I watch it, I almost think this has got to be like a hoaxy type, over the top. Look, we're going to do this and we're going to act like it's a real video, but I mean, this is all bullshit. Right? I mean, like, we really are not doing this, but we're not going to tell them that. We're going to make them think this is real. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be awesome. Like, it almost feels so campy that it doesn't feel real, like they tried to think we would believe this. Does that make sense? It's so campy and so corny and so goofy that it's almost like it is a joke. But I really don't believe it is. I think they thought we would all fall for this and be like, well, look at that. That damn John Gruden, that feller there. Boy, he likes him some Migos. Diversify his playlist. Bro, you know, as soon as old buddy hit stop recording, Gruden was like, get this shit off my computer. Oh, God. Whew. I can't believe I had to pause REO's Speedwagon for that shit. My God. Ugh. Good Lord. Ugh. Can't watch Spider 2 Wide Bananas with that shit playing. That's awful. They call that music, that old rap crap. I guarantee you, John Gruden definitely said and says the phrase rap crap at least 50 times in his life. He has said it 100%. Jared, that is exactly my point. It really felt like an SNL sketch. It did. It felt like something so campy and over the top that it can't be real. Like, this has to be fake. This is Hillary pulling hot sauce out of her purse. That's what this is. Well, good thing I brought my own hot sauce. Right, black people? Huh? Where y'all going? They're not going to vote for me, are they? Fuck. That's what this is. That's what this is. I mean, this isn't as bad as Joe Biden saying you're not a real black person if you don't vote for me, but it's close. I mean, it's not close, but this is stupid. I don't understand why people do this. You don't need, I mean, you've already fucked up. You don't need the overcorrection. You don't need to oversteer. Just come out and say, man, I'm really sorry. I was an asshole, and I have educated myself. I have read books. I have gone to therapy. I have talked to people, black people. I have studied, I have studied other cultures and races, and I have gone to, classes and learned and educated myself. And now I really do understand where my ignorance was, where it came from, why it existed. That's how you get back. Not this fake ass mamby-pamby bullshit. The way you get back is a sincere and honest message. Yeah, give me some. You know how you knew this was. You know how you knew Gruden didn't know shit, and this was all gonna be bullshit. It's because he said, "Give me some albums." JT was like, "I don't really listen to no albums, bro. Look, give me some stuff that's on your iPad." I'm surprised he didn't say Zune. Give me some stuff that's on your Walkman. What do you got? What do you play on your Walkman, bro? You a damn lie, J-Ro. J-Ro, you kiss my ass, J-Ro. J-Ro is over on YouTube slandering me, people. Slandering me. Thank you for the $2 super chat, I think. J-Ro sent a $2 super chat and said, "I heard you say I was one of the good ones, LOL. Kiss my, no. I did when you popped in the chat. I went, there goes my African-American friend right there. Oh my God. It was just, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Oh my God, Cisco. That's what that was my next point. Is it was like, that's what I was trying to think of. I couldn't think of his name, so I veered off from the point. But when I said next week he's going to be wearing a do-rag, I couldn't think of his name. But I was like, and he's just going to start code switching like Brian Kelly. And he's going to start talking different. And it's exactly, you nailed it. Cisco said this had Brian Kelly fake Cajun vibes. That's it. It's just ridiculous, man. I don't know. It's dumb. Flip said, they should have fired him for being a bad coach. Not many can coach. Majority of coaches are bad. What? I mean, no, he wasn't actually a bad coach. I mean, he did. I don't think Gruden was a bad coach at all. Just a terrible person. There's a difference. Behanna said he's not a good coach. He won a Super Bowl off Tony Dungy's coattails. Last time he had a winning record was in 2005. Is that true? I don't believe that's true. Is it? Really? No, that can't be true. His career record is 122. He's 122 and 116 for his career, 117 and 112 during the regular season, 5-4 at postseason. As a coach since let's see. Yeah, he took a break in 2008. Yeah, he had a winning record in 2008. He was 9-7. He came back with the Raiders, which they were a mess. He took them from 4-12 to 7-9. That's doing yeoman's like work. And then he got them to 8-8 the next season, which was second in the AFC West. And you got to remember, this is the Patrick Mahomes AFC West. And then, of course, he went 3-2, and that's when he resigned. So he went 4-12, 7-9, 8-8 in the Mahomes AFC West. Had him up 3-2. And then everyone found out what an asshole he was. Before that, I mean, you could say he wasn't a good coach. He was 8-8, 8-8, and then he was 12-4 and 10-6 with Oakland before he left to Tampa Bay, where he was 12-4 and won a Super Bowl. 7-9, 5-11, went 11-5, 4-12, 9-7, 9-7. He had 3 losing seasons in Tampa. Yeah. And So he's had a 12-win season, he's had two 12-win seasons and one 11-win season. I mean, that ain't easy to do in the NFL. I don't know how to tell you all this, but that shit ain't easy. So, he's lost a wild card game 2 times, won the Super Bowl, lost the AFC divisional game to the Patriots in 2001, and lost the AFC championship game to the Ravens in 2000. I mean, he can coach. I still can't believe the Raiders made a playoff appearance a few years ago. Yep. All that aside, it doesn't matter his coaching. This is just awful. It's stupid. It just feels like, man, at some point, I just keep thinking, there's no way us as white people are going to keep doing dumb shit like this. There's no way. At some point, we're going to be like, okay, I've seen it all. I'm not going to do that. But no, somebody approved this. I guarantee you. Somebody, his PR or in his family was like, oh, this is a good idea, Dad. Yes, Mr. Gruden, you should hit send and post on this. Fucking what? It's awful. It's stupid. It's awful. Ugh, God. All right. Here's the NBA power rankings. I wanted to do that for a minute. Joe Burrow said, like the prophet said, if you're a turd, it's going to come back on you. Yeah. If you are a turd, it will come back on you. I mean, that's the crazy thing, man. And look, I always say you have to understand there's differences, right? And I want to be very clear about this. There's a difference between being a racist and saying something racist. There's a very big difference. And it's very important to know the difference. And I try to tell you guys this every time some shit like this comes up. Because a lot of times, everybody just says, well, they're racist. And then everybody's like, well, that's not fair. You can't just label somebody racist. Listen, I very much know the difference. The difference is when you say something racist versus just flat out being a racist. When you send emails after emails and it is part of your vernacular, it is part of your everyday. We talked about Richie Incognito last week. The shit that he said to Jonathan Martin, the way that he talked to that man, that's racist. That's not just saying something racist. That's how you talk to black people. I mean, everybody was like, oh, no, that's... Well, then, fooled me. I mean, he also said shit like something to the effect of guns are only good for killing all black people. And then he came out and said that was a joke. See, that's not something where you just said something racist. That's being a racist. So just so we're clear. Firing off several emails. It's like I always tell people, somebody's like, well, I just, I never say that word. It just slipped. You know what I've never done is like slipped and said that. If that word is in your vocabulary, then that's when you slip and say it. If that word is part of what you say and how you talk, that's when you slip and say it. That's just how words work. If you accidentally say the word, it's because that word is somewhere up here. I've never had to stop and go, ooh, don't say that. Because that word's not a part of my vocabulary. So I don't have to worry about censoring that word as I talk or talk to people. So that's something that, I think is really important to know about people and really know the difference. A lot of times people want to give Gruden a pass or give guys like that a pass and go, well, it was just one. Oh, there's a difference, man. There's a difference when shit's done in the dark. There's a difference when you think no one's ever going to see this. It's a big difference for me. All right, here is the NBA.
Best World Tournament in team sports. The Hockey Four Nations face-off. World Baseball Classic, World Cup Soccer, or Olympic Basketball.
Oh, what happened to my Twitch? It just freaked the shit out. What? Okay, where did it go? Here we go. Evil Death. Evil Death suggested a poll. Good poll, my friend. I dig it. All right, manage poll. Here we go. New poll. And it was best world tournament in team sports. Yeah, well, exactly right. I've said it before. I've never slipped and said Rumpelstiltskin. Yeah. Oops. All right, best world tournament in team sports. Let me copy this because I ain't typing all this shit. Hockey Four Nations face-off. World Baseball Classic. One thing that we didn't get to about the, they were talking about, can the NBA, before we get into the power rankings. All right, go vote. You got 5 minutes. Get on my poll. I'm going to put this on YouTube as well so you guys can vote over there. One of the things that I heard on ESPN last week after the whole hockey thing went down, which, by the way, I hope you guys all watched it because we're going to talk about it here in a minute. But one of the things that they were talking about last week was how can the NBA do something about their All-Star weekend to replicate what the NHL did? Like, their suggestion was, could they do USA versus the world? And here's why I don't think it would work like hockey did. All right, the poll's up on YouTube as well. The reason I don't think it would work like hockey, I think to a degree it might because people would want to beat America. But the reason I don't think it would work like hockey is if you have Giannis and Jokic and Wembanyama and I don't know, somebody from Australia. If you've got guys from different countries, they don't have a central rallying point necessarily other than to beat Team USA. And that's not the same thing as playing for your country and beating Team USA. That is why that was the key ingredient that made the Hockey Four Nations face-off so great. Because these guys, for whatever reason, these guys loved representing Canada, the US, Switzerland, or Sweden, and Finland in this tournament. They really loved representing their country on their chest. Basketball players aren't going to give a shit that it says the world. I mean, you might as well say other. The US versus other. I mean, that's not going to mean as much to them. And Giannis talked about, yeah, I'd love to get these guys and that guys. And, Joe Pro said versus Euros or all Euros or whatever. And you're right. The Euros probably win. They showed a potential lineup, and Stephen A. Smith said it best. There's no damn the Euros have all the size, first of all. But I just don't think there's, I mean, the U.S. obviously is playing for their pride. But this is also why the U.S. has been so dominant, is because each country has a star. Maybe two. But then the depth falls off really quick. Meanwhile, Team USA has nothing but stars. And that's the problem. That's why they can never replicate what is done or was done with the NHL. Because Canada and Finland and even Russia could. And Switzerland or Sweden. I don't even know why I keep saying Switzerland. Baseball to a degree can. But it would have to be a shorter round robin. But baseball doesn't need to fix their all-star game. It's fine. It's the only all-star game that's watchable. Football wasn't watchable. Basketball wasn't watchable. And really hockey wasn't that watchable. The skills competition was, but the hockey, they don't want to get hurt. But man, there's something about putting that country name on their chest. And there's just the rivalry. And somebody said it best. It just happened to coincide with Trump taking office, saying he was going to annex Canada and make them the 51st state. And that Canadian pride kicked in. And they were like, I bet the fuck you won't. And then, you know, the tariffs and their president was like, oh, you want to tariff us? Well, bitch, we tariff you. How you like them tariffs? And so there was that, you know, that there was all of that. What is going on out there? So, I think I may have to take a break and go see what the hell is going on outside of my. Something is happening outside. So that was part of it. It kind of happened at the perfect time. It was like a perfect storm. Now, what would have sucked for hockey and for the NHL is if Canada and the U.S. weren't the two final teams. Then it would not have been as good. But you had all of that, and then Canada talked a little shit in the process, talking about, yeah, we don't play for the cameras, we play for the flag. We play for our country. And that is why there was 9 fights, or there were 3 fights in 9 seconds in their first meeting, is because Team USA texted each other and was like, hey, we ain't standing for this shit, boys. When it goes down, we squabbing. And they did. And I think they even said on the telecast that the Americans were like, well, apparently they don't like each other because nobody texted themselves, or they didn't text each other and weren't ready for it. So they must not be friends. They don't have a text chain like we do. I mean, Team USA was very much cohesive. And that was one of the things that the coach said, was like, he was very proud of everybody being willing to do their part. Some guys, you know, it's all stars, and some of them have to take a back seat and perform a role that maybe they don't want to. But they were all willing to do it. So, it was great. And if you watched it, I asked you guys, how many of you, put a 1 in the chat if you watched the Four Nation FaceOff final game. Fuck, I never tweeted out the show. Oh, well. Put a 1 in the chat if you watched the Four Nation FaceOff. One in the chat. Okay. Now, I knew Old Man in Seattle would. He's a hockey fan. Hey, TDP, I'm proud of you, brother, because you're not a hockey guy. So how many of you... Trey said 0. Donna, okay. So for those of you... Luka, Wemby, Joker, SGA, Giannis would be tough. Yeah. And you're not even done yet. There's more. Because Joe Burrow said, fuck World Baseball Classic. Those scrub-ass pitchers cost Altuve a thumb. Yep. Russia hockey team can't get in because of the war in Ukraine. Yeah, I mean, I know. That's in the turn. Could you imagine, though, the tournament, how much better it would have been with Russia in? If you take Finland out, put Russia in, and then it's U.S., Canada, Russia, and Sweden. Oh, my God. If you thought it was good now, what? It's even better. Donna, I know I saw you getting frustrated about the overtime rules. So if you watched it and you weren't a hockey fan, I'd love to know what your thoughts were. Just give me one or two sentences. Give me the elevator pitch of what you thought in the chat. If you're a hockey fan, then I'm not trying to be a dick, but I don't need to hear from you. I want to know what non-hockey fans thought about what they saw. What you saw. And that not, you know, and I look, I understand I was confused about the rules. That part I do understand. So I don't, you can say, I just want to know what you thought about the sport, what you thought about the game, what you thought about the action, what you thought about what you watched. Did you like it? Did you not like it? You know, and if it was confusing, then by all means say that. But I just kind of in general, just give me an idea of what you thought. Did, you know, I'd like to know. Because honestly, I don't watch a ton of hockey, but I watch enough. That was some of the most fun hockey that I've watched. If you guys know on this show, I've said in the past, if you're not a hockey fan, you have at least got to try and watch playoff hockey because nothing beats playoff. There's nothing in sports that is as intense as playoff hockey. I'm telling you, you know, we can talk about Game 7 in the NBA. We can talk about Game 7 of the World Series. We can talk about the Super Bowl. There is nothing like a Game 7 in hockey, and there is nothing like playoff hockey. It's just that this was a Game 7 in hockey, and it was, well, I mean, it was fucking intense. It was, yeah. Was it the best hockey game I've ever seen? No, but it was up there. You know, there's always action. It's like Cisco said, hockey is ice soccer. It's really not. There's really never a lull in the action. I thought that at first. I always said that. Hockey is just soccer on ice. It's really not. There's no flopping. These guys are tough as fuck. They fight. There's nonstop action. I mean, it is the complete opposite in every way. Yeah, it was a fun game. I would put that up there as one of the best. So, yeah, I would say, look, the playoff hockey will be here pretty soon. I would do yourself a favor. Maybe brush up on a few rules. Pick you a team to kind of follow and see, you know, give you something to do at night. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Even though it's been more than a dozen years since the last Arrows hockey game in Houston. Yeah, I had been to several Arrows games here. It's fun to see live, but it's a fun sport, man. I wish I would make myself watch it more. But that USA-Canada game it goes down as one of the best. Man, when you have fighting in international competition and when they previously met, what? You know what it did make me think about? It did make me think of one thing that could improve basketball immensely. It really did. I think you can improve basketball immensely by taking a page out of hockey's book. Line changes. What? Yes. We don't need no fucking timeouts. We don't need these mamby-pamby no, we don't need timeouts. Line changes. Never stop the clock. You don't need to stop the clock. Just when the ball gets on that end of the court, line change. Yeah. When you got the ball, line change. That's just that would make it so much more fun. Because a lot of times what happens is when you want to sub in somebody, now you got to call the timeout and you got to do it, man. And then you could be like, well, there'd be unlimited line changes and so. Okay, well then just limit the line changes. But I think that would be dope. Have some sort of line changes like hockey. I think that would be fun. I think that would change the sport immensely. Because too, what happens in hockey sometimes that makes it also fun is during line changes, well, you have offsides, but you also have too many men on the ice. You know, like when football, that's what happens live. Play clock is running, you might run a hurry up, but then you might, you sub in. You don't stop to sub in. There's too much for those softies. Donna said that's too much for those softies. But you think about it. Hockey subs on the fly. Football subs on the fly. I mean, baseball calls a timeout for everything. Why not? You got the ball, just swap in and out. Go. Because then if you're trying to swap out on defense, now you got to wait. I think it would make it interesting. It made me think about it. Joe said line changes in the NBA. Christ on a raft, Laminac. You just gave Popovich another stroke. Well, think about it, though. Because now you got, it speeds up the game. Because remember, the NBA said they're having a problem. Really. They said they're aware that we live in an era where people they've got short attention spans. That's why they realized that, viewership might be down a little bit. Speed up the game. Everybody's wanting to speed their game up. Speed up the game. Stop calling timeout just to get a 3-point shooter in for one shot. Line change. Solves that. Jero said what nations were playing. It was the U.S., Canada, Sweden, and Finland that were playing in the Four Nations hockey. Cisco said I root for the Carolina Hurricanes. There you go. Uriel said, I am biased towards soccer, so the World Cup is the most exciting for me personally. No, I get that. Yeah, Truck Driver Pookie said it's more like UFC on ice. See, that's the other thing that I think makes hockey more fun for me is I get sick of watching football players and basketball players and baseball players to a lesser degree, but I just get sick of they talk so much shit and there's never repercussions. There's never any fights that are of any consequence. You talk shit in hockey, you're going to fight. I mean, there's literally, you saw it in the U.S.-Canada matchup, but there are literally times when a guy will just come out and say, hey, when the puck drops, I'm whipping your ass. And they will literally be like, well, then let's go, big boy. And it's literally like as soon as the puck drops, they just throw their gloves down and just go. And they settle it. They go to the penalty box and it's done. And there's gentlemanly rules. As soon as you fall to the ice, it's over. It's like, and I get it. They're like, oh, that's promoting violence. What the fuck? It's just, it's like hockey pulls in shit from a lot of different sports. So it's got a little bit of boxing added to it, or bare knuckle fighting. There's bare knuckle boxing. Or like Uriel or Truck Driver Pookie said, UFC. So it's got a little combat sport to it. Who gives a shit? It's two dudes settling it. This is a sport. Fighting is a sport. So it has an element of fighting. The smartest thing hockey ever did was not eliminate fighting. It's a sport. I love it, man. That's what makes it like, what? You mean people actually get to fight? Yes. And the refs just sit there. The only reason the refs are there during the fight is to make sure that there's no like unscrupulous shit that goes down. Like if a guy falls down, then you can't just jump on his ass and start beating him, and other dudes jump in and start cutting people with skates and shit. And then it turns into like a big scene from Beat It, and they're all like grabbing wrists and like, what? Yeah. That's the only reason the refs are there. Wouldn't that be great though if like, they reenacted a scene from Beat It on Ice? Oh, that'd be so awesome. But that's it. Mano a mano. You go until you get tired. You go until you fall down. And they'll go. Sometimes they'll just they'll pull the shirt over, pop, uppercuts and shit. And when they're done, they go to the penalty box. And I'm like, man, you mean they don't, as soon as they come out of the penalty box, they don't fight again? No. They just go right back to playing hockey. Good times, man. And I really enjoyed the hockey game. Sucks that the U.S. lost. I believe there was a guy on the internet that said Canada would win. Who was that? My dumb ass didn't bet it either. Totally forgot. I was going to money line Canada and forgot. We got off the air. We did the private hour. I got done. Went to talk to Nora. Never came back and did the betting. Oh, I was so pissed. So pissed. Chokdar Boogie said these few hockey games got me to go watch Gladiator 2, and I was disappointed, so now I'm ready for more hockey. It's fun, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, because when I brought it up about Canada being better, they were talking about, well, the U.S. has better defense and better goalies. And one, I felt, or they talked about one of the Kachuk brothers, I guess it was Matthew, was under the weather, and Brady was under the weather too, but Matthew actually ended up sitting out like a period and a half. So I think that probably hurt Team USA a lot. And, but that goalie for Canada, I remember, I forget who it was, not last year. Y'all remember like 2 years ago when I got into a hockey fit during the playoffs? And, I just lost YouTube Studio. Am I still on that here? Oh, okay. I think that was the goalie that, I forget who he was playing for. I'm going to say it was Carolina but he was the same goalie that it was like, people were like wanting him benched. And he came up so big in the playoffs after he was having a miserable go of it. But it was like a game 7 and same thing. He just came up big and then just did the same thing again for Canada. So, no, it was last year because Benny was the goalie. But it was 2 years ago, Cece. It was also 2 years ago, I believe. 2 or 3 years ago, whenever I was watching hockey. Joe Bro said, 1, 2, 3, not it. Cece, you can have it. Bye, Mom. Let me see who won the poll. So on YouTube, let's see, on the YouTubes in the poll, we have best world tournament in sports. 75% voted Olympic basketball. 25% voted World Cup. 4 votes. Not much. Poll management for Twitch. 58% chose World Cup soccer. 4 chose the Hockey Four Nations FaceOff. One chose World Baseball Classic and one chose Olympic basketball. So 58% to 25% Hockey Four Nations, and then 8% for the others. So World Cup Soccer won on Twitch, Olympic basketball won on YouTube. If you add it all up, let's see, 3 added to basketball, that's 4. And then 1 soccer added, that's 8. So soccer got 8 votes, basketball got 4 votes, hockey got 3, and baseball got 1. So there you go. Benny was the Blues' goal when they won the cup. Man, I don't even know when that was. What time is it? 4:42. I was going to show y'all what I was making because, who was it? Potch asked. Last bet I placed was on Super Bowl Sunday, waiting on some raggedy-ass comedian to show up. I took Philly minus 1.5 about a half hour before kickoff. Nice. No, I'm not a Dallas fan, just a Cowboys fan. That's nice. Truck Driver Pookie said, what's a team to start following? Not trying to jump on anyone's bandwagon, though. See, that's what I did, dude, is I was just like, man, you know what I did? Honestly, here's what I would do. And it's kind of bandwagon-ish. I mean, who gives a shit? Is I just started watching playoff hockey. And you just kind of gravitate towards a team that way. Because if you're watching during the regular season, you're not really going to gravitate towards a shitty team. You know what I mean? So if you watch during the playoffs, you'll gravitate to one team that you watch. It's just how it works. You'd be like, oh, okay. I mean, like when I was doing radio, I picked the Toronto Maple Leafs because it was like, I forget what the reasoning was. It was like, all right, I don't want a front runner. And I was like, okay, I can't pick the Dallas Stars, but I can't pick this team, can't pick that team, can't pick. I was like, I want a Canadian team because that's where it originated. I like the color blue. I ended up with Toronto Maple Leafs or some bullshit. But honestly, when I was watching the playoffs a few years ago, there were a couple teams that were really fun to root for. Really fun to watch. And for me, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I don't truly have like a diehard rooting interest in one. But I think the more you watch it, if you kind of stay invested in it and stay watching it, you'll eventually settle on one. And that'll be you'll find a player that you like. Man, I like that dude. Or you'll find a team, or and that'll be that. Yeah, Vegas was fun to watch. Seattle was fun to watch a couple years ago. Who else? The Hurricanes were fun to watch a couple years ago back in the playoffs. There was a couple of teams that I had a good time and I enjoyed. Man, forever the safe bet was just be a Red Wings fan. Just be a Detroit Red Wings fan. That is a safe bet. Oh, God, total Dallas. Give it a fucking rest. No one gives a shit about your Dallas teams. Oh, nice. Even I said Red Wings and Blue Jackets have an outdoor game next week. Oh, yeah, that's right. At Buckeye Stadium. Real quick, I'm going to... Pierre and Dizzle said, do you want to know how fast Rafael Montero can throw ball 4? Real fucking fast. That's hilarious. That pissed me off. Brian McTaggart tweeted out, which Astros player showed up in the best shape of his life to spring training? John Singleton, that's who. He's ripped. He looks like Dwayne Johnson in Pain and Gain. I was like, oh, great. So he'll be cut when he hits 207. Gives a shit. Dubs, let's go Red Wings. All right. I did not show you guys the... Here we go. Here's your power rankings in the NBA. No surprise, your Oklahoma City Thunder. Yes, I said your. Oklahoma City Thunder are 1. Still 46-10. This is a good damn basketball team, folk. Good damn basketball team. Best basketball team in basketball. Period. It's going to be interesting to see how they do come playoff time. And how they handle, do they take the next step? In other words. But so far, it's a damn good team. I want to see what their defensive efficiency rating is. Let's see. NBA. Oh boy. I didn't spell any of that right. Wow. Woo. I'm about to work on my spellings. Ooh, well, that would explain why the Rockets have really fallen off. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, never mind. Right now, Thunder are 46-10, and they have a 9.5 game lead on the Memphis Grizzlies. 9.5 game lead. Just send the Thunder to the finals. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, there's their rating. Jesus, right in front of me. They got a 104 defensive rating. Good Lord. Joe, bro. So SPD's PED suspension coming for Singleton. They got a 117 offensive rating, so they're a plus 12.9. Those are some important ratings. That's what most people use now. Number 2 on the list, Boston Celtics. Number 3, the Cavs. So that's 1 and 2 over in the East. Cleveland is still 1 at 47-10. Almost same record as the Thunder. And Boston, though, they're 9-1 in their last 10, but so is Cleveland. Cleveland's not going away. But they have Cleveland at 3 right now. And it looks like Boston's net rating is a 9.5. Cleveland's is a 10.8. They have the Lakers at 4. It's amazing what that trade has done. But the Lakers were getting hot before the Luka trade. So that's what's scary, is the Lakers were on a roll pre-Luka. They had won like 10 in a row before they got Luka. And don't look now, but the Nuggets have made their move. And the Rockets are flopping a little bit. They're floundering a little bit. So, but the Lakers are 4. Nuggets are 5. They've fallen 4 spots. They've got a net rating of plus 4. Knicks are 6. They've got a net rating of plus 4.8. The Pacers are 7. The Memphis Grizzlies are 8. They are second in the West. 9.5 games back. They have the tiebreak over the Denver Nuggets, but they have this. The NBA.com website has them at 8. The Rockets are 9, even though they've beaten the Grizzlies several times, but they've struggled as of late. You got to remember, power rankings are lately. You also have to remember, too, this Rockets stretch where they've kind of held on, but they've also stumbled as of late. No Jabari Smith, no Fred VanVleet. They've had some setbacks in that regard, and they've missed Fred a lot as of late. They've missed that steady veteran presence on the court come crunch time. So they've fallen 8 spots. They were last week. What was that? Was that 8, or they've fallen 8 spots? Oh, I guess last week they were 8. Okay. But they have a defensive rating of 109, offensive rating of 113. They're a net 4.2, which is good enough for 7 in the NBA, despite them being 9 on this list. Minnesota's 10, Golden State 11, the Bucks are 12, Clippers 13, Dallas 14. They're going to move once they get Anthony Davis back. That first game, I tell you what. Oh, yeah, Atari can't play back to back. Yeah, getting him back is big, but and having him back, but yeah, Jabari can't play back. I can say this. Play back to back for now. He's on. They said no minutes restrictions. We'll see. But the good news is they've got time to get healthy and get their legs under them for the playoffs. So that's good. Rockets need Fred back. These guys can't dribble. Pretty good observation there. It's fine. Rockets just playing the seeding matchup game or not. Yeah, I think they just need to stay. I would like them to finish top 3. But as long as they stay top 6, they're good. Because, I mean, I just don't want them to be 6. You don't want to have to face the Thunder in the first round. Otherwise, you're good. So, let's see. Oh, the Mavs. The Mavs, I think, are going to be sneaky good when they get Davis back. People forget. I mean, they still got Kyrie. They still got Clay. We talked about it the other day. It's still a good squad. I mean, yeah, they traded Luka, but I'm still. I don't think the Mavs are going to be as bad as people. I mean, they're not. They're not winning a championship. But I don't. I think that the way people overreacted, well, I won't say overreacted, the way people reacted to that trade, I think that hurt a lot of egos. I think guys like Kyrie and Clay and even Anthony Davis thought, okay, I get it, but we're still here. We ain't chopped liver. So you got Detroit at 15. You got Orlando at 16. The Blazers at 17. Miami at 18. The Sacramento Kings at 19. The Spurs at 20. That'll fall. Suns at 21. Amazing. All that talent. The Hawks at 22. The Nets at 23. The Toronto Raptors. Where's mine's at? Toronto Raptors at 24. The Philadelphia 76ers. What a mess. At 25. Daryl Morey getting what he deserves. The Utah Jazz at 26. Can't believe the Rockets lost to them. Chicago Bulls at 27. The New Orleans Pelicans at 28. The Charlotte Hornets at 29. And the Washington Wizards at 30. So there is your NBA what's it called?